play the game with me like, nigga, what's wrong with this nigga, man? And this the motherfucking thanks I get for turning on the stream? For turning on the stream with him? Shit.
Go check the last YouTube video when Joe Mixon made you break that fucking whole stream monitor and all your feet was on the camera. I told you on the second game you played.
Hey, boy, you better stop all that motherfucking dick-eating bitch.
Bitch?
All that motherfucking dick-eating, you better cut that shit out, dog. Something you giving another nigga name for. Cut that shit out.
Hey, fuck all that, nigga. I'm giving credit to when credit due, nigga. Can't be putting belt ass on your garbage ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlem. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. The Blazers moving on, Shams, from Damian Lillard, arguably the best player in franchise history. What do you think, though, about the haul they got from that deal with Milwaukee?
It was essentially two trades. One, moving Damian Lillard to Milwaukee, and then part of that package was Drew Holiday. They sent to Boston. So in total, 3 first-round picks, 2 swaps, some good young players, and DeAndre Ayton. The Portland front office believes that they are building for the future, and with these draft picks, with the swaps, and DeAndre Ayton, they feel like they have the makings of some talent to move forward.
Young team, nice team with a lot of room to grow. Good point. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Avdia, Booker out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Ball surveying the defense. Bridges outside. Miller inside. Working on Booker. Pocket 6. Shots good by Miller.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Booker. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Over Avdia. And the shot falls short this time. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Heat. Booker against Ball. And here's Booker. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school. Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing, covering the NBA.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, break.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Fires for three, and Booker is good for three. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. Miller outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Avdia kicks to Caldwell Pope. And to Avdia. Into the lane. The Hornets pull it in. Outside, ball. Rebounded by Kamare.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Now Avdia. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, or Dan here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact. Anthony
Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. Here's Bridges. Pass to Okogie. Miller surveying the floor. Bridges for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Booker the pass to Caldwell Pope. Booker with it. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Bridges outside. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring charms to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. Here's Okogie, still without a basket. Charlotte moving the ball around. Again, the Hornets score.
You know, Ball is 6'7", so as a point guard, he's got the size to simply shoot over defenders.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thanks, David. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Ball. Here's a Kobe. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, man. Defended by Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Bridges kicks to Miller. Inside, here's Mann. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
And here's Booker. He's got 13. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Williams, a screen on Miller. And stolen by Miller. And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 6. Williams against Williams. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Mann. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Josh Okogie. And Smith subbed in for Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Booker looking around. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. Avdia with it. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Smith, the pass to Nurkic. Makes it off the glass. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league. And we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Williams. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Charlotte moving the ball around. Traps in the tray. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Aiton a screen on Ball. Here's Suggs. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
76% from the line a season ago.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Ball against Suggs. Ball no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Sharp, defended by Man. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick. And he drives in. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead. And here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Portland. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence. exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Trey Mann. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Suggs passes to Ayton. Here's Mann. He's covered by Suggs. Ball from long range. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
They set the screen. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Kept alive. That one misses. The Hornets trail. It's up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Driving to the basket. And that one, good. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one drops for him. Mann's got 6 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Suggs against Ball. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Smith. Deflects the pass. Now, Mann. Outside, Ball. Goes back up. Out to Smith. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Smith. Portland trailing here. Now, here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Now, Sharp. There's the screen. Back to Suggs. Portland again missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough. David, thank you.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Trey Mann.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. On defense, Portland. It's a 5-point game. Bridges shot. Good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Suggs with the ball. 11 points in the game. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Okogie to pass the ball. Shot clock at 6. Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Booker. He's got 15. To halt the run. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop him.
Ball, the pass to Okogie. Back to Ball. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Booker outside. Book it! Devin for 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Avdia. Clock at 6. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Miller, the pass to Okogie. Charlotte moving it around, and it's Ball in the corner. Pass to Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Here's Booker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
There's Ball with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Ball's got 13 points in just this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Booker. This one for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Okogie. And here is Ball. Bridges outside. Misses the three. Well, Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Klingon, he's checked in for Robert Williams.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Ball with it. Now Avdia defending. Bridges outside. Pass the ball. Here's the three. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Ball against Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Kamare. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ball against Avdia. Left side, Ball. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Booker with a deep three.
Go!
And
that three makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. And thinking about the shots.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Portland, starting this.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep, like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Klingon, Caldwell Pope out there at Booker. Then it's Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the small forward. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Ball against Booker. Booker out of a cannon. Here's Klingon. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Bridges dishes to Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 7-point Hornets lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Ball against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist from Booker. Klingon's got his first basket.
But Klingon isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Booker against Ball from deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Now here's Booker. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. There's Miller with the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdiev's got his 5th rebound in this one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Suggs passes to Sharp. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And he sinks the second. Here's Ball. He's got 23. Pass to Bridges. Here's a Kobe. Ball with it. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Sharp. Edwards screen on Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Portland no good that time either. Charlotte leading by 9. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. He's checked in for Charlotte. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Williams. Pass to Man. Williams a screen. 6 to shoot. Man passes to Bridges. Now Man over Sharp. Man with it. Williams a screen on Sharp. Back to Williams. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Williams has got 13.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Bridges outside. Pass the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Ball's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Ayton lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Here's Man, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Man. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Trailblazers trail by 11. Suggs looking around. And Sharp has it in the corner. Back to Suggs. Williams with the block. Bridges inside. Edwards defending. Bridges shot. Good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Mark Williams. Trailblazers trail by 13. And here is Suggs. He's got 13 for 3. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Bridges. The Trailblazers pull it in. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Ball against Suggs. Driving inside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, it looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Pass to Miller. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Ball against Suggs. Ayton a screen on Ball. Suggs passes to Ayton. Good on the bucket. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great read by Suggs, dishing the rock in the two-man game.
Now here's Nurkic. Bridges sets the screen for Nurkic. Here's Ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Both free throws good from Bridges. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And the shot is good. Booker's got 34.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Bridges with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
On that drive there, you can see Bridges anticipating the resistance and the contact and still managed to stay focused on getting into the shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Smith checked in for the Hornets. And he makes both free throws.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
23 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it back. Williams gets the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Smith against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Nurkic. 1 second left. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Charlotte sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Nurkic is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
No good from Booker.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Ball, the pass to Mann. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Avdia with a screen for Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Mann. Top of the key ball. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ball's got 35 in the game.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Booker dishes to Avdia, and the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul. Miller's checked in for Smith.
In for your Hornets, number 24.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Booker with no one around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Goes up with a stripe. Again, the Hornets score.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Kamare. Now here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Mann. Offensive rebound. Booker, right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
First one falls for him. In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And Portland making a change here. Suggs is checked in. There's Miller with the 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker outside. Takes the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Man finds ball. A floater. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Miller against Booker. And there's the drive. Good work there as it goes. Booker's got 43 points.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Now, man. Nurkic a screen on Suggs. Here's man. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Suggs. Baseline try. Jump shot is good that time.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Now, here's ball. Miller outside. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Man passes the ball. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps the players' trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 46 points. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 38 points.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Avdia with it. Pass to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Down low. It's deflected. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Ball. Bridges outside. Miller outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Ayton a screen on Ball. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 48.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Ball finds Williams. And there it is for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. And, Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
To the paint, he's looking for Williams and finds him.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 29. So both teams making some changes here. Thibault on the wing over Smith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Smith on the wing. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Booker outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Diabate. Nurkic up top. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Nurkic.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Jones kicks to Booker. Driving in. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved.